hello, I saw that nobody had gotten to your replay and the game is about to reset replay code. So your replay is about to be wiped. So what I wanted to do is to quickly, literally spend like 5 minutes looking at your replay. I'm trying to get through as many as I can before the patch happens, which is in 8 minutes. So you said you feel like you couldn't have done any more. This was your 5th loss in a row. So it's frustrating to lose 5 in a row. However, we can always learn something from our losses. Even if you're the best player in the world, you can learn something from your losses. So let's think about Orisa. What is Orisa good at? Orisa is great at sustain. She's great at staying alive, but she's also great at applying consistent pressure. What I mean by that is you want to consistently pressure with your gun. So you're consistently shooting. Even if you shoot down here, this forces people backwards. If it forces people backwards, if it forces them away, it's easier to get kills because we're taking more space. That's the basic idea. So let's see. Because we're trying to keep it quick, I'm going to go to your deaths and see what happened with our deaths. So we first died at 3 minutes. This is great. So we can look at this fight here, see, you know, what goes right, what goes wrong. Okay. We've got Genji. Let's go back a little bit. Cool. Okay. So immediately I can see your javelin usage is a bit questionable. This is fine, spinning to block damage. But your javelin, in my opinion, should go onto the Orisa and not onto the Genji. Why? Because remember, you are playing for space. You want to force the Orisa back so you guys have more space. When you're playing against any tank, really, it's important that you have space to walk up to do damage. So your spear should go onto the Orisa and not onto the Genji here. It gets deflected, you get sent back. Now you have to use your fortify. Very nice spear onto the Genji. What I would do is I would try to push him into the water. We have our spin up. Okay. Using spin to live. We try to spear the Lucio. That's fine. And what I'm noticing is our aim is quite shaky. Maybe your sensitivity is too high. Maybe your sensitivity is fine. I'm going to give you some advice. Go to Vaxter custom game mode. So import this code. VAXTA. Import it. Okay. And I want you to do 5 minutes a day before you queue up for a ranked game. 5 minutes of just practice shooting. Okay. And getting comfortable with your sensitivity, because we're missing out on a lot of damage because our sensitivity is all over the place. There, you don't really need to spear the Genji because he's low HP and you can kill him anyway with your shots. Okay. And one thing I've noticed is you're not really paying attention to where your team is, because right now you've seen 4 different people try to kill you, and if you turn around and you look back, you'll see, okay, hold on, 2 people are dead. We have no DPS. My Mercy's far away. She's probably going to die. Unless you have ultimate, you're probably not going to win this fight. So another tip for you is start looking behind. Start turning around. Just check, is my team with me? No, my team is not with me. I probably won't win this fight. I should try to get back to my team, or I should try to die on payload. Because right now you are doing something called staggering. You've probably heard this in some YouTube video. You are staggering, right? Staggering simply means you are dying late. So let's say your Mercy dies now. 5 seconds later, your Kiriko dies. 5 seconds later, your Mercy has respawned, but you die. 5 seconds later, you respawn, but your sim dies. This is the cycle of staggering, and that's what is going to happen if you don't look behind you, okay? So that's a really important thing you need to do. So far we've got our javelins, our sensitivity, you know, our aim, and not looking behind us. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can find any last thing. Okay. So we've taken the shield perk, which is fine. We're trying to fight Sim. We're backing off because we know Sim has wall. This is great. Okay. Very nice kill on the Sim. Well done. Again, so I've noticed you've wasted your Fortify a lot. Okay. I don't think you should ever use Fortify on full HP unless they are using like Hog ult or something and you need to stop yourself being booped off the map. They use Primal Rage or something. You're using, look, watch here. You're using Fortify at full HP. Why? There is no major threat to you. There's no major damage to you, right? You can walk up, shield. When your shield breaks, you can keep walking with your Fortify. You're using it way too early. Look. We don't even take any damage whilst we're in Fortify there. So it's like, right now, if you wanted to swing this corner, you could use Fortify. But again, you don't really need it yet. Nice pressure. Shield could be more greedy. Like, think about shielding on the corner, okay? So they can't even peek here. Bit more greedy with your shield if you're being aggressive. Right, again, what are you fortifying? Fortifying on full HP. So we found our final thing. Using Fortify on full HP. Put more thought, put more effort behind your fortify. Why am I using fortify? You're either using it to survive, or you're using it to avoid knockback, to avoid CC. Stop using fortify at full HP. Let's take one last look, and what we're going to do is we're going to look at your ultimate to round it off. Okay, that's a good ultimate. That's a decent ultimate. Okay, because you don't have your spin, you can't exactly walk up and run into people. One advice I have for you is you seem to be just kind of using it on everyone who's full HP. If you ever get a target low, a target to half HP, consider using your ult to finish them off. Just a thought. And so we've covered, 4 or 5 things. I hope this video was helpful. Simply, it's really, I had to keep it really quick because I have so many to get through. So I hope this helps. Let me know your thoughts.